Okay guys, today I'm gonna show you how to boil a PAC file. First of all, we need to do these steps. We need to find the bucket out partitions or do by yourself. Then you need to download the SPD Tool version 22 and 23. Download a same processor watch existing PAC file. For example, if you wanna build a PAC file for a 541E processor, you need to find an existing PAC file for that processor to download, because we are going to use that file as template, and we need to extract the XML the partition chain, and the FDL files from that PAC file. And at the end, we need to boil the file. So we are going to start. I'm going to boil a Horizon Pro Watch STOCK Firmware PAC file. This is a non-existing version. Fabio did a backup of the partitions, but no one has do the boil till now. So download the files, or in this case I download these files, and I have right here. These files contains the partitions we are going to use. Okay, we need to use all these partitions. Well, not all, but almost all, because there are some files that doesn't work for us. For example, this doesn't work for us. It doesn't work. This is extra files that we don't use, but never mind, don't worry about it. So first step is first I have the research download 22 and 23 right here. We are going to start with the 23 version. Why? We need to find an existing PAC file of a watch that has the same processor of the one we are going to boil. In this case, the Horizon Pro is A541E processor, and I know that the DW99 watch is the same processor. So that's why I am going to use the DW99 processor watch to extract the file from the PAC. So as you can see, I downloaded the stock firmware of the IW99 watch that has the A541 processor, and now we are going to do this step. We find the partition, back it up, we download these tools. I download the processor, in this case is the W99, and then we need to extract the XML partition scheme and the FDL files to boil. So how to do that? It's really easy. You can click this gear and then you will see this window. As you can see, you have all the partitions with the ubication in your computer. So you can just double click and copy any of this. It doesn't matter at all. You can use any of this. Then you can just open the Windows Manager and paste. Delete the file and just leave the folder. Hit enter and you are in this folder. This folder is actually this folder. So what you have here is the Okay, what you have this is the extracted file that the tool do when you open the pack. When you select the pack, the tool extract all the files in a temporary folder, and then we are going to access that folder to extract the files, and this is that folder. What we have here is first of all the FDL files. You can just copy these files to the Horizon folder that we are going to work. You can just pass right here. Then you need to go back to the folder and find this XML file. This is the processor. You can double click and you can check that is the correct file. You can see right here the partition, the size of the partitions. Recovery is 35 megabytes, boot is the same, system is the system is 3800 gigabytes, so it's pretty big. Okay, now you can just copy this because we already know this is the correct XML file. You can just copy the file to never mind, you can just copy it right here. Okay, now you can close this windows. The next step is the next step is just open this. There's the XML file, and you need to open the older 22 version. Now we are going to build the pack, but we need to use this file. How? Open this, and then we need to copy the VMA config name. You can just copy all this and replace in this XML file. Once you do this, you can just replace the file right here. It normally moves to the bottom, yeah. And you guys check that everything is fine, and there is. With this done, we are going to, okay, let me close because I don't want to do a mistake. Okay, you can just open the 23 version, open it, wait until it loads completely. This is loading the W377 pack file because it is loaded before. So this is, and you need to put this right here. Now you need to open the 22 version, and you need to do the same. You need to put this right here at the bottom. Why? Because we are going to use this version, the W377 pack file, as template. How? Is easy. You can just open this, and you are going to see all the partitions, and you can open this in the gear and you'll see the same, but this is empty. What we are going to do is just move this and move this and copy everything. This is a manual process that you need to do. Right here you can just select all and then uncheck what is not needed, like this. You need to do the same. You only need to copy everything exactly like it's right here in this window. So I'm going to do the PAC file. This will take for a while, but this is a manual process that need to be done. So there you have. You can just double click. Then I can just try to find the folder Horizon. In the desktop there is, and there you have all the files. So you only need to find these files and FDL1. So I'm going to select this same one right here in the 2. And everything so there is protein V. Okay. ubot SPL that mean VVMeta. My mouse wheel is a bit weak, so it moves. Modem I. Okay, this is del time V I. So this LDSP. I can move this. LDSP. GDSP. DFS is PMCs. Then GNS is modem bin. GNS BD modem. Modem WCN. Boot file. Recovery file. System file. User data. Boot logo. Fastboot logo. Oops, cache. This is TOS partition. Sorry, but you can just check. You can check that everything is the same. Fastboot logo, boot logo, user data, system is the same. This is TOS partition. SML. Vendor. This is ubot. Take care about this file because this is ubot and this is ubot SPL. Don't mix the file. So this is ubot. And this is persist. So we are finished with the construction of the structure. Now you can just close this and you can close this if you want. Then you can pack it. Right, yes. Wait. We can just cancel. You need to go to options, enable this, but this option, enable this, and enable this. These are important because this is keep the watch charging when you're just flashing the file, and this reboot the watch when it finish the installation. So it's the only we need to do. Now we can just pack it, ignore this, and there you have. This is the name. In this case, we're going to do Pro stock. The version, in this case, ver1. Select the patch, the desktop, and then you can put a name, Horizon Pro stock, save, and hit OK. Wait until the tool builds the pack. And we have finished. This is important to don't close this. If you just close these windows, you will lose all this work. If you close this will not be saved. What I mean? Let me click OK. And then if I click again this, I will have everything in the place we have put all the files. If I just hit the X and I open this again, I will have this completely in blank. So this not good. You can leave this folder as template for Horizon Pro Watch, because have all linked of this to this. It's important to keep these folders in this location to keep everything linked. If you delete this, of course you will lose the link to the tool to this. This will of course be deleted. So it's important to keep the files right in the place you build the stuff. You can keep this as template, and if you wanna build a GSI, you can use this same structure, but we need to do some modifications to some partitions, but not to all. So you can keep this structure, and you can save, of course, time doing all this again. So for now, this is all. I'm going to finish the video right here. Thanks for watching, and hope it will help someone to build a pack for these watches. You need to remember that there is no easy way in these watches because everything will fail. After this file, and this pack construction that is right here, you can only try. This is no guarantee about this will gonna work. So if this don't work, the watch doesn't boot or something, and there we have to do some modifications that I'm going to explain in another video. Or if I just don't do, you can just ask in the Telegram group, and I'm going to reply the question. to try to help you. So this is all for now. Thank you.